Well, we've just stepped into 2021 with a bang. We've all celebrated New Year's, of course, with those societal pressures and things like that under a lockdown almost worldwide. And one thing which has been a common is food, music, and lots of fun and frolic. Now, in the middle of all these things, we sometimes forget that our stomach also needs a rest. That is when we should all fill the stomachs up with a wonderful soup. A soup which is heartwarming, wholesome, tasty, and also which looks fantastic at the same time. Hey guys, it's me, the Bombay chef Varun Inamdar, and welcome to Get Curried. Today, let's make Lung Fung Soup. Let's begin. Lung Fung Soup, Lung Fung Soup, or Long Fong Soup, whatever you call it in whichever part of the world, the recipe remains this. Why is it called Lung Fung? Well, I have never understood this, but this is one of those soups that I've always enjoyed as a child. What I enjoy the most about this is actually the look of it with that nice frothy egg white which is perfectly cooked right on top. How do you get that? Let's see that. But for that, we need to get primarily the flavor of the soup correct. Let's begin with oil in a wok. Just because it's a soup, half a teaspoon, it's just perfect. Let's begin with the trinity of Desi Chinese, ginger, garlic and green chili. Well, I like it wonderfully flavored, so I'm adding a little more of everything. But again, you can choose the quantity that you please and prefer. Let's saute this well, lower the flame, and to this, we are adding in chicken mince. Let's push this with the back of the spoon and add in some salt as well. This recipe is also going to have some soy sauce, so go easy on the salt. Let's saute this lightly on high flame for at least a minute, and then we'll add in some water or stock. The next is to add in soy sauce, dark or light, whatever you have actually. I'm using light soy sauce and some pepper. Allow this to cook on high flame for 3 to 4 minutes or till literally this comes to a roll boil. While that's happening, let's beat in some egg whites. In a clean bowl, let's transfer the egg whites and beat this till they get stiff peaks. The egg whites are whipped and ready, and that's how the stiff peaks look. Well, the next step is to thicken the soup, and for that, of course, we're going to use corn slurry, which is cornstarch along with water. Mix this well till it's nice and lump-free, and this works as a wonderful thickener for Desi Chinese. Let's add this into the soup which is bubbling away to glory. And along with this, I'm going to add in coriander leaves. Let's stir this well. Cook it for 30 seconds on high flame. And now is the star ingredient, and that is whipped egg whites. Let's stir this in with the help of a spatula, like so. Let's stir this gently, adding in a little soup on this and breaking this simultaneously into these chunky shards. This will cook like this under the steam of this soup, literally like a floating island. With this, our Lung Fung soup is done and ready, and this straight goes in the serving bowls. Do not wait for anything or anybody, because this straight has to go on your dinner table, because the egg whites in other cases will start deflating. Remember that. On that note, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to get curried. Bye for now.